Hey guys, so I was scrolling through the MLS and I came across this property that has a couple of things that if you are an investor and have been looking for an Airbnb type of property or just an overall investment type of property close to the U of A, this is bike distance, I would say even walking distance depending on the kid. I think the reason why it might not be popping up on your feed is because it says that it has one bathroom, and it also says that the lot is 2,500 square feet. The reality is that it's over 7,000 square feet. It has a house and it also has a guest house. Okay, I hope you can hear me because there's a lot of echo on this one, but I get really excited about these homes. Reason being is nobody is paying attention to it. Eventually, somebody smart enough, an investor or somebody that's looking for an Airbnb property, is gonna buy into this. And I'll show you why, okay? So I just came in the entrance. This has 2 units. This one is supposedly, let me look at my post-it. I wrote it down. My memory's kind of off. This one is 1,295 square feet. Okay, so I'm right at the entrance. This is basically, it can be a living room. You know, you have enough space for a TV, a couple sofas, whatever you want it to be. Okay. Obviously, I think that pictures are not doing this home justice. Reason being, it is actually a lot larger than what it looks in pictures. As I'm walking back, you can see, we're gonna see a small dining area. Little nice arch right now that they're going back to the 70s look. This is actually a pretty good space for a dining room. Yes, it's separate. No, it's not open concept, but it's actually really nice. Okay, you're not gonna be too excited about the kitchen. I'm not too excited about the kitchen. Pink Pepto-Bismol tile. However, think about the potential. If you're an investor, imagine flipping this shit, Airbnb out, or you know, renting it out to U of A kids. The listing said that the average rent on this was 1,100 something. That's total BS, especially in this area. It should be a lot higher. But anyways, let's go into the little dinky kitchen. Again, on MLS, the pictures make this kitchen look horribly small. It's tight, yes, it's like a galley kitchen, but it's not as small as it seems, okay? Hear me out. Okay, so yes, it's tight because it's a galley kitchen, but look at all the wall space, look at all the storage space. And like, for example, it has space for an oven. I mean, this could even house a double oven if you love cooking. And then you've got your range, which, come on guys, I know a lot of flippers that will eventually, they could, depending on the structural and all that stuff, sometimes they'll even knock out this wall so that they can have like a real open concept kitchen. But anyways, don't say I didn't tell you, because I've gone to a lot of houses where I share it and I'm super excited because it has a lot of potential. Nobody buys it. The same realtor buys these houses and sells them $200,000 to $300,000 more after a $150,000 investment. So hear me out. Okay, so this is looking into, if you look at the MLS pictures, you're gonna see this weird bar area, which I have no clue what their intent was. But anyways, again, I'm gonna spin around, show you the galley kitchen. Seems fairly small. As I walk out, you can kind of see like why it seems odd, and then you have this odd wood paneling that right now everybody calls shiplap. Just paint it white or remove it. So you've got this little bar area looking thing. Again, you have enough space. If that bar was not there, you would have enough space for either a real island. It's just the curve that to me is kind of off, but you would have either, if that was knocked out, you would have space for a regular dining table here or in there. I don't know, it's just a weird layout. Even if this was knocked out, even if this wall was knocked out, this kitchen could be a huge kitchen. Tons of potential. I need investing clients. Anyways, again, right here, it's just an odd chopped layout. However, that area could be a small office, even a bathroom. These bedrooms, because the bedrooms are fairly small, but because you already have a living room and you have dining space and dining space, you really don't need a second living area right here. This could be a third bedroom even, or like I said, a master bathroom. There is, you know, potential right there, you see right there, potential water damage, something to be investigated during inspection period. But there's that little closet in there, and then you walk into a bedroom. Okay, this bedroom has I'm not quite sure of the size. If I spin around, it's fairly small. That's why I'm saying, you know, this could be a one bedroom if you close those walls off. And it has two little closets. Again, this could be perfect. This is perfect dorm size for any U of A kids or whatever. Or Airbnbs, people that are not gonna be here forever and ever. You've got the one bathroom in this house. It looks like the tile has been updated. Also the vanity, even though it's small, it looks like it's been updated as well. The bathroom looks fairly new too. So you've got those updates in this small bathroom. Then you've got your furnace area right here with a little bit of shelving, extra storage. And the second bedroom that could be rented out. This one's a little bit, it feels a little bit larger, but I think it's because of the windows. But I think they're both the same size. Original windows, if I'm not mistaken. But potential. When I walk these homes, I get really, really excited because I know somebody's gonna do something amazing with it. You could be that person. I'm always constantly looking and finding comparable properties for these types of rehabs. Because I have worked with interior designers, I have worked with flippers, and I've worked with investors, so on and so forth. So I'm always looking for this type of property because they are super exciting, and I can't wait to see who flips it or who makes it an Airbnb or who's going to be benefiting or profiting off of this property eventually. So right here, we've got, I guess, a pantry. I don't know if that's the electrical panel or whatnot, but check this out, you know? I don't know. What would you do with this? I would definitely knock this wall out, knock this one out, and then create that open concept that everybody wants. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's go out. It's very windy outside, so if you can't hear me, and also I probably need the lockbox to open a couple of the other rooms. We're gonna go look at the guest house now. Okay, so I just walked out to the back patio. There is an actual separation from the main house to what's considered the guest house. And you can see the separation. You've got this wood fence. It's a pretty nice yard if you have pups. It could also become parking. I think this would definitely benefit as parking if you open up some gates back there, and you can put 2 to 3 cars in here, especially maybe make some extra cash during the U of A games, especially because you gotta have the parking permits around this area. So, and then you have a little gate right there, right behind me. This one's exciting. Bruh, this is so exciting. I mean, I don't know, I guess people sit around this area. There's so much storage. I mean, even though the cabinetry is old, there's so much storage. Obviously, you see that? U of A kids obviously enjoy this place. The only thing to be found are shot glasses. I mean, it has enough space for a normal size refrigerator. The microwave is fairly new. The oven looks newer too. The only thing is the electric range. You've got drawers. You've got a dishwasher. So I think, and then you've got more drawers over here. So even though it feels fairly small, it has a lot of storage. Even if you didn't flip this, I still think it is a good income property. Okay, I'm now in the guest house. This one is probably the one that would work best as an Airbnb because of the size. It might be uncomfortable for somebody, but you just never know. Maybe somebody could actually pay a second rent here. You would at least get, in my opinion, at least $700, if not $650, whatever you want to get. But it is very small. It would be basically considered a studio. I don't know. Still has potential. So let's take a look. This is what would be considered the closet. This is the closet space. You got closet and storage up there. Okay. This feels like, I'm guessing, I don't know, I should start bringing my laser so that I can measure this while I'm looking around. But here would be probably your bed wall. Right there. There is an exit to the patio. I'll show you that later. And you've got your bathroom and your water heater closet. I'm gonna shut this down. Bathroom is small. I'm actually gonna have to flip this. So you got your bathroom, toilet, sink. You've got a little bit of storage up there, and you have a small shower. Typical for that age. Then we're gonna show you the kitchen. This is why I consider this a studio. This is a small size refrigerator. I mean, I would probably even remove that and do a normal size refrigerator. And you've got a small kitchenette. I'm sure something could be done with the layout. Maybe move electric over there, put the stove over there. Maybe make this a galley kitchen instead. So, but perfect for Airbnb or kids that are never gonna be here. And this is the patio for this guest house, which is a really nice sized patio. So if the person that's staying here wants to have dogs, they can. That's the parking spot for this area. And there's also a gate here if you wanted it. I'm not sure what's going on back here. I don't know if that is part of this property because of that. I think this might be an easement. I would have to investigate a little bit further what's going on with the parking here because it kind of seems like this could potentially be an easement for those houses for parking. So I'll get back to you on that. So what are your thoughts? I always find houses like these and I'm always pulling comps and whatnot, and I feel like I don't work with enough investor clients that would be definitely interested in something like this, especially so close to the U of A area, especially when this property was not making enough rent. Sometimes I'm lost. Obviously this one has a swamp cooler, mini split would probably be better. But yeah, these properties are super exciting to me. Follow me if you're an agent. Sometimes you might be wanting to invest in this. Eventually I'm going to jump to investing in this. But this is something that I would have probably purchased already if I had the money to do so. If you want to see properties like this, email me. Take my glasses off because they go dark when I walk outside. if you want to see properties like this, email me, tell me what type of investments you're looking for. I'm constantly looking for property similar to this, or anything that just, you know, catches my eye, because like I said, eventually I want to start investing in Airbnb type of property or income property. And this one, I'm not quite sure. I found it in residential. I found this in the residential part of MLS. I'm not sure if it's also listed in the multifamily part of MLS, because when I was pulling comps, my comps were for just residential listings. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna pull comps on multifamily units to see, you know, because I kept wondering, why is this one so high? It only has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. But then I realized, okay, it has a little guest house. I am probably gonna walk around the property so that you can see, because you need parking permits in this area. And I also want to see, I also have to investigate if that parking area, or if there's an easement right behind here for other cars to access that lot. I need to see that. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. Let me know if you're interested in finding these types of properties, because I have worked with investors before. I don't mind lowballing offers. Okay, since it's really windy, I'm gonna walk around the property and just extend this a little bit further. So I'm not gonna talk much. Maybe I'll just do a voiceover. Investigate that part of the lot. Oh, I was saying that you could probably open this up, but you would have to remove this retaining wall if you wanted to add additional parking in there. So that's the front entrance, or the side entrance. And this is the property on this side. See, you would need parking permits for this Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Anyways, if you are an investor in Tucson, around the U of A area, most of you guys know your stuff. You guys know zoning. You guys know what you can do with the zoning and what the setbacks are and what not, what easements are, so on and so forth. And if you can see the potential in some of these properties, like I said, there's a lot of investigation to be done, but you might be a little more knowledgeable than I am as to, can you add additional square footage to add more value to the property? Can you add more square footage to add an additional bathroom? Can you add more square footage to add 2 or 3 more bedrooms to make this a really good income property? So if I'm not on your radar, you should probably subscribe, follow me, or email me and let me know what you are looking for, because if I have your information handy and I see something like this and I find comps and you know, I'm able to send this stuff to you, why not? I mean, all of this information is typically free, obviously in the hopes that you would use me as a realtor at some point in time, whether it be for the listing or for the purchase of the property. But I see this all the time, and sometimes I see these properties stand on the market for a couple of months, and then a year later, or a couple of 6 to 7 months later, I see that it's been completely flipped, and I'm like, yay, I could have sold this to an investor. But I'm not on your radar. Put me on your radar, subscribe, share, like, comment, send me your email. My email is marketingadri@gmail.com. Give me a call, 520-249-7029. I'd love to have these conversations with you. If you are watching this and you're one of my subscribers or one of my friends and you know somebody that's looking to invest in property or trying to find an Airbnb perfect property, or somebody that likes to add additional square footage to add value to property, I'm your girl. Share this. Hasta la vista, baby. By the way, I just saw this kid rolling in a scooter, and his car is parked right across the street, so I guess that you could park right across the street. I don't know if they're actually renting it from somebody else, but apparently you can park across the street. And if you notice, you can see the football stadium right from here. U of A football stadium.